and welcome to JDTV. 3M features a wide variety of RV and marine water filters. Today's video features a demonstration on how to install the USB 1 water filter.
The good thing about the folks from Kuno 3M is they've given us everything we need. All the supplies, all the parts, everything's in the box. So all we have to do is just bring some basic hand tools. So let's get going. First thing we want to do is we want to turn off the pump. This turns off the onboard water pump that brings water from the holding tank. And we want to make sure that we've turned off the city water if we're hooked to that. So once we've done that, we can get started underneath. First thing we're going to do is identify the different lines that we have underneath the sink. This line right here is coming from the fresh water pump. This is the 12-volt onboard pump that we have that's drawing water from the onboard tank that you have. This is the line coming in from if you have city water coming to you. And what happens is it comes up and goes to this faucet on the cold water side. We're going to install this filter on the cold water side because that's the only way they're designed for. Not to be put on the hot water, but only on the cold water. Now, I think it might be easier for us to go ahead and take this drain system out so it'll be easier for you to see and also give me a little easier access to the plumbing. What we're going to do is we're going to sever this line right here, and we're going to go from here into our filter system, then come back and go to the bottom side of our faucet, because this device is what we call the under sink filter system. Now let's come in here and we're going to go ahead and take the drains loose. Give us a little more room to work. It's kind of one of those situations where there's no sense in straining on something if you don't have to. Okay, now we're ready to begin. Okay, here again we're going to have to catch some water. This is going to be fresh water that we're going to catch, because when we cut this line open, there's going to be some water in there that we're going to need to get. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it with a tubing cutter. Yeah, just like that right there. Okay, now we're ready to begin. Okay, the first one is an elbow that they've given us. The good thing about what 3M's done, they've given us all the parts that we need, so we don't have to go out and buy a bunch of stuff. But we have it. And this fitting right here just clips on, the nut tightens, and we're ready to go. Now, they've also given us an adapter to go in here, and then they've got us some hosing we're going to tie into that. So let's go ahead and put our adapter in. She's snug there, as you can see. And then it's just plug and play. I'm going to route it around kind of out of the way so I have a little bit of working on it. Now that we've got the line, now this is the fresh water coming in. Now let's go ahead and put our filter base in place. And all we're going to do is we're going to screw it onto the wall right here. I brought us some screws and we'll get it all set up. Mount the filter base, plug this in, then go back to the faucet. Now this is what we're going to right here. So I'm going to go ahead and take the canister loose. See how easy it is to install and disconnect? Okay, now what we're going to do is we're coming in right here and we're just going to cut our tubing again. here again, it's just plug and play. Okay, now, basically what's happened, and we'll go ahead and put the cartridge in so you can kind of see what we're doing. Water's going to come out, come through the blue line, come through the filter, and now it's going to come out here. So what we want to do now is come out with another line and go into the faucet. So let's go ahead and get that hooked up. And I have another special adapter for us. We just screw this on the bottom of the faucet. Give it just about a half a turn. Just make sure that the O-ring that's inside there seats. Okay. Now we're coming out of the filter. Plug. And there you have it. Now, I think we'll put some tie wraps in this line to hold it in place. More cosmetic than anything else, but this way they don't move around on us. Okay. Alrighty. Now, we're going to go ahead and put the drain back in, but before I do, I want to show you a quick trip, something that really 3M thought through when they did this. When you get ready to do your winterization, you just take out your filter, and they've sent you a plug to put in here. Now, when you go to put your food grade antifreeze in, you don't fill up your filter. This plug bypasses and allows the fluid, the antifreeze, to pass right on through, right on up to the faucet. You seal everything off. Then when you're ready next spring to open things back up, you take this back out, put your filter in, and you're ready to go. And the last step is turn on the water pump. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to let the water go about 3 to 5 minutes, make sure we get all the air out of the line. Oh, cheers, folks. Now that is a good glass of water. I'm Terry Cooper, the Texas RV Professor, and this has been another segment of Everything RV. Thanks, Kuno 3M. We appreciate it.
Another quick and easy installation. Remember, you can find the USB 1 water filter and other 3M products at JamestownDistributors.com.